Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Oasia and thank you for tuning in. Today I'll be talking about being quarantined because of coronavirus. As I'm sure plenty of you know, corona has become a pandemic which has forced everyone to be stuck at home unless they are essential workers. So because of corona, I had to leave college, leave my dorm, and move back home and convert to online classes. I'm just going to be giving you my thoughts on being quarantined at home. I know a lot of people are seeing the negative in this, which is being forced to stay home and missing out on a bunch of trips you probably planned. A lot of high school seniors and college seniors are really upset about this, which they have every right to be, but I like to look at the positive in every situation. I happen to love online classes, so that's why I'm pretty content with converting to online. But I know there's some people that aren't, and some people have bad time management skills. Some people can't focus at home. Some people don't even have a computer, so they're struggling with this, which I definitely feel for. But looking at the positives, my side, being home just allows me to strengthen my time management skills, strengthen how I separate work from home. So I try to be on top of that. Also, FIT has 3-hour classes, so I feel like with online classes, it's not the whole 3 hours. And I'm personally a person that can learn in under 3 hours, and I can't stay focused for 3 hours. So the fact that online classes are shorter and succinct, I can also learn at my own pace with online classes. So it's just perfect for me. A lot of people are having trouble staying busy at home. People are bored out of their minds at home. That's totally normal. I'm a homebody personally. I love being home. There's always a zillion things for me to do in my house, so it's never a situation where I'm sitting like, okay, what am I doing? So with being quarantined, my room has looked insane for about 2 years because I just have a lot of clutter. So I'm gonna insert a clip of my room so y'all see what I'm talking about, because it's insane. Okay, y'all. So this is my room. It's a mess, okay? It's a mess, but not dirty. There's a difference. I just got a lot of stuff, and while this coronavirus is going on and I'm trapped in the house, I'm redecorating my room. So it looks like this because I just moved back in from my dorm in college. So it's things all over the place. So I'm gonna just have y'all just watch me get everything in order, because this is embarrassing, but the final outcome is gonna be worth it. I see this quarantine as a time to better myself mentally and physically. So I took it upon myself to clean my room and organize it. I planned on redesigning my room before all of this happened, but since I don't have the funds quite yet to just renovate my room, I'm at least gonna clean it up and make it look like a room instead of a junkyard. So that's what I did. I'm gonna show you guys what the room looks like now. This is how the room looks now. Much improvement. There was stuff everywhere, suitcases, and it's just much better. But I'm not done at all. I'm repainting. I'm getting a new bed. I'm getting a new dresser. It's just gonna be a whole new room, and I'm gonna make a separate video on that. But yes, this is the room now. Me and my mom are working around it. I'm gonna do a whole video on me renovating my room. I have big plans for it because right now it kind of looks like a teenager's room. I'm about to be 20. I'm about to be a grown woman. Like, I want to have a grown woman looking room, okay? Also, before this coronavirus pandemic occurred, I was interested in the idea of becoming plant-based. My aunt actually inspired me. She eats so healthy. Every time I go to her house and see the way she eats, I always said I wish I could do that, because I always felt that I couldn't. I just live in a home where we eat a lot of chicken, sugar, junk food, so I just felt like it was impossible. And also, I live in a traditional dorm where I don't have a kitchen. A big part of being plant-based is cooking. If I don't cook, I have to order the food, and plant-based food is much more expensive than Popeyes. So I just felt like I just couldn't do it. Well, lo and behold, during this quarantine, I'm doing it. I am cooking. Also, it just so happened right before the coronavirus pandemic happened, I watched this documentary on YouTube called The Game Changer. Highly recommend it. It's not like a disgusting thing where it's like showing what people do to the meat and stuff. It's just informative. It's a movie and it has a storyline, so it's not just information being thrown at you. It has a storyline to it. So I know you have time to sit down and watch an 1.5-hour movie. Please do it. You will really reconsider everything that you do and eat. I have been cooking a lot during this quarantine, and everything I usually cook is from the Game Changer recipes, because they did the film and they not only just said you should be plant-based or think about being plant-based, they provide you with recipes, because a lot of people just be like, you should be vegan, you should be vegetarian, and people are like, I don't know what to cook. There's a lot of people that tell and suggest people to become plant-based, but not giving them the information, not giving them recipes or advice with it. So I like that they also threw in that with the movie. So I've been making all of my meals based on that Game Changer website. That's another thing. And I love watching shows and movies. I've been catching up on my shows that I didn't have time to watch while I was in school doing a billion things. And I feel like this is also a time to really repent, think about what you want to do with your life, think about what you are doing with your life, come up with a plan. This time is such a big opportunity to really take a look at yourself as a whole and think, okay, who am I? What do I like to do? What do I want to do? How am I going to do it? What am I going to use this time to do? And this could be looked at positively, because I see on social media so many negative things about this quarantine. And yes, it's horrible that people are getting the virus, and it's horrible that people are dying from this. But if you just stay inside, wash your hands, clean, you should be fine. Just remember that there's always a bright side to the negative, and everything is gonna be okay. Thank you for taking the time to sit here and listen to me talk about what I do. And I hope that you stay safe and look at the bright side. Bye.